Hare Krishna. We are reading from Teachings of Queen Kunti. We are on prayer number 4, which is from Bhagavatam. It's there in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 8th chapter, text 21. I'll just read the prayer. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Let me therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has become the son of Vasudev, the pleasure of Devaki, the boy of Nanda, and the other cowherd men of Vrindavan, and the enlivener of the cows and the senses. So we have been reading from the purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We were hearing yesterday that the process of understanding Krishna is by rendering service, which begins by chanting Hare Krishna and tasting Krishna Prasad. By this process, we can begin to understand Krishna. Krishna is very much anxious to take us back home, back to Godhead, but we are stubborn and do not wish to go. Therefore, he is always looking for the opportunity to take us back home. He is just like an affectionate father. When a son who is a rascal leaves his father and goes loitering in the street with no food and no shelter and suffers very much, the father is always anxious to bring the boy back home. So we can see Krishna is anxious, very much anxious. He's feeling that anxiety. Oh, my dear beloved, why don't you come back? Why are you suffering here in the material world? Just like a loving father. When the son, he does not want to be with the father, he says, why shall I stay with you? I am going to, do everything by myself. But the son is a young child and he is not able to, doesn't have the capabilities, a small boy, and he doesn't have food and loitering on the street. The father is very, very sad. His heart is, he's worrying about the child. When is he going to come back home? I hope he's okay. And he's anxious to bring his son back. So same Krishna is like that. He's feeling anxious that we are still here in this material world. He's feeling anxious for each and every one of us, no matter what body we are in. No matter what body we are in, he is anxious for each and every one of us. Similarly, Krishna is the Supreme Father, and all the living entities within this material world are exactly like misled children of a wealthy man who have left home to loiter in the street. Therefore, the greatest benefit one can bestow upon one's fellow human being is to give him Krishna consciousness. No kind of material profit will satisfy the living entity, but if he is given Krishna consciousness, he will actually be satisfied. So no matter how much care we have of others, we try to uplift others, but what is the need? What is the true need of that living entity is to connect them to Krishna. We don't even know. We don't even know why we are sad, why we are depressed, why we are bored. Why? Because we are looking for Krishna. We are missing Krishna. We have everything. We keep buying newer and newer things. We keep going to newer and newer places. We keep trying newer and newer clothes or newer situations, circumstance. But again, there is that point, that emptiness. What is that? That is Krishna. We are feeling, we need to be connected to Krishna because that's our true position, our real position. So a bewildered boy loitering in the street may be reminded, my dear boy, why are you suffering so much? You are the son of a very rich man who has so much property. Why are you loitering in the street? And if he comes to understand, yes, I am the son of this important man, why shall I loiter in the street? Then he may return home. Therefore, the best service is to inform those who have forgotten Krishna. You are part and parcel of Krishna. You are the son of Krishna, who is full in all opulence. Why are you rotting in this material world? This is the greatest service. So this is how we can help everyone, connect everyone to Krishna. Inform them, you are part and parcel of Krishna, each and every one of us. Maya illusion is very strong, but it is the duty of every devotee of Krishna to try to enlighten everyone to Krishna consciousness. This is what Lord Chaitanya's order is. Yare dekha tare kaha Krishna upadesh. Wherever you go, whoever you see, you speak to them about Krishna. Why? Because we have all forgotten. We all forgotten that we are parts and parcels of Krishna and we need to go back home. Kunti Devi, for example, first said that although Krishna, the Supreme Person, is within and without, to rascals and fools, he is invisible. Therefore, she points out, here is the Lord, Krishna. So, Kunti Maharani is telling us, this is the Supreme Lord, Krishna. We are all parts and parcels of this great personality called Krishna, who has now appeared as her nephew. Krishna is the all-pervading Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishnaya Vasudevaya. But he is very much pleased to become the son of Devaki, Devaki Nandanaya. Devaki Nandan is also mentioned in the Atharva Veda. Krishna comes as Devaki Nandan and his father is Nanda Gopa. So Krishna, God, he has no names, but yet he has unlimited names. God, he is unlimited, yeah? So he has no names, but yet he has unlimited names. And we call him Krishna. Why? Most attractive. Why? Because he's attractive to each and every living entity. Each and every living entity is attracted to Krishna. He's the most attractive. And Krishna's names are always in relation to his devotees, in relation to his pastimes, Partha Sarthi. Why? Because he became the charioteer of Arjuna. Then here he's called Devaki Nandan. He became the son of Devaki. Nanda Gopa, he's the son of Gopa named Nanda Maharaj. Krishna likes to be related with his devotees who act as father and mother. Although here in this material world, we try to make our relationship with the Supreme by accepting him as father. Krishna wants to become the son. He takes pleasure in becoming the son of a devotee. Ordinary men want God as their father, but that is not very pleasing to Krishna because the son always bothers the father. Give me this, give me this, give me this. So we are all telling Krishna, Krishna, give me this, I want this, I have this hurt, I have this pain, I have this difficulty, please give me. Who will we turn to? We can turn only to Krishna, no? Who else can we turn to? He's our Supreme Father. But there are some living entities who want to protect Krishna. Krishna is my child. If I don't feed him, he's going to die. That is what Yashoda Mai's mood is. Well, Yashoda Mai, Nanda Maharaj, they are all expansions of Krishna. You know, they are all his expansions. But there are certain other devotees who have this Vatsalya Bhav. I need to take care of Krishna. So of course, Krishna has immense potencies by which he can supply as much as everyone wants. Eko bahunam yo vidadati kama. He supplies food to the elephant and he supplies food to the ant. So why not to the human being? So in the Katha Upanishad it is said, Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam eko bahunam yo vidadati kama. There are so many eternal souls. There are so many eternals. And out of so many eternals, there is one eternal who is maintaining all the other eternals. So we are all souls, spirit souls, all are eternal. But who's maintaining us? Who is maintaining us? There's one person who maintains us in this material world, in the spiritual world, everywhere, every time. That is the Supreme Lord Krishna. And it's not that he's maintaining only us on this earth planet, that we are there on this earth planet, the elephant and the ant and the human beings. He's supplying only us. No, no. All the planets, all the universes in the material world and in the spiritual world, Krishna is supplying. But rascals do not know this. They work like asses day and night to find bread. And if they go to church, there also they pray, give me bread. They are concerned only with the bread problem. So we have to understand who is the one who's giving us this, who is supplying. That is Sri Krishna. Although the living entity is the son of the richest, most opulent person, he has created a bread problem. This is called ignorance. He thinks, if I do not solve my bread problem, if I do not drive my trucks day and night, how can I live? This is the nonsense of our modern civilization. Where is there a bread problem? Krishna can supply unlimited amounts of bread. There are thousands of elephants in Africa, and Krishna supplies food to them. So if he can supply food to the elephants, why not to the human beings? The Bhagavatam therefore says, don't waste your time with this bread problem. So what we are trying to understand is that Krishna is supplying to us. He's the one. So we do whatever duty we have to do, we do it, understanding that Krishna is the one who's maintaining me. We see now, we might say, oh, but there is so much scarcity in the world. There are parts of the world where there's hunger, there is droughts, there is no rains, there's famines, and somewhere there's floods. The people don't have food because of flooding or droughts or whatever. But these are created by because of our greed. There is scarcity of food. Otherwise, there is no scarcity of food. The only scarcity is scarcity of God consciousness, because there are so many places where food is burned. When the farmers produce too much food, the food is burned or drowned or something is done to it. Why? Oh, because if you bring too much food in the market, the food prices will fall down. So it's all being manipulated. So there is no scarcity. Only scarcity is scarcity of God consciousness. And that's the reason Bhagavatam is saying, Tasyeva heto prayate tako vido na labhayate yad brahmatam upari adaha. We should not waste our time with solving economic problems. Economic development is nonsense, of course. This proposal is very revolutionary and people may even hate me for it. What is Swamiji saying? So this is Prabhupada saying that, oh, people will say, what is Swamiji saying? You know, they may ask, but actually it is a fact. This economic development is madness. Suppose one has a rich father and enough food. Suppose one knows my father is the richest man in the city. Then where is one's economic problem? Actually, that is our position. We have no economic problem. Everything is completely provided. We want water? Just see, there are oceans of water. Of course, we want pure water. And although the ocean has so much water, when water is scarce, we shall have to take help from Krishna, who will evaporate the water and turn it into clouds. And then when the rain falls down, the water will be sweet. Otherwise, we cannot drink it. So everything is under Krishna's control. We don't realize that. We think we are the one who's controlling. The only thing we have to understand is Krishna is maintaining us. Krishna is providing us. He is the one who is making the things happen. Not even a blade of grass moves without the sanction of the Lord. Everything is Om Purnam Ada Purnam Idam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. The personality of Godhead is perfect and complete, and because he's completely perfect, all emanations from him, such as this phenomenal world, are perfectly equipped as complete wholes. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. Because he's the complete whole, even though so many complete units emanate from him, he remains the complete balance. Is Upanishad invocation. So this goes to show, this shows us the position of the Supreme Lord. He is the complete whole. Everything is under his control, water, heat, light, and so on. Everything is complete. And from him, so many universes are coming. So many universes, so many planets, and each is perfectly equipped as a complete unit. There is no need for us to import things from another universe. Only what we are doing is we are going against Mother Nature. The original, what Krishna has created, he made trees which give out oxygen during the day, human beings who need the oxygen. So it's a perfect ecosystem Krishna has created, complete units. So we'll stop here for today. Any comments?
It's so beautiful, really. So knowledgeable also. The understanding.
Nice. Thank you. So we can understand we human beings are creating the scarcity or the imbalance in nature or global warming, all that. Krishna created as complete.
We are the creator of our own miseries sometimes.
Yes. And that's why Prabhupada is saying you are the son of the richest father. Just understand that, accept that, and then all the problems are resolved. But we are like, no, I don't want to be related to Krishna. I don't want to be connected to him. I can do it by myself. So, thank you so much for joining in and listening in and for your comments. Kunti Maharani ki jai, Shilpa ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Bol, Hari Krishna.